Okay, flat dumbbell press, so main muscles you're working are the pecs, front of the shoulders and the triceps. So I'm going to give you a quick demo. Basically sit it onto your knees, plant your feet flat, make sure you're sitting on the bum part of the bench and not too back. Okay, sit up straight. As you rock back, dumbbells roll into place. We're making sure we keep the shoulder blades tucked down at the back and the back is arched. Okay, so you have a strong base, chest is up. Alright, what we don't want is a flat, weak posture like this. See the way the shoulders are rolled? This is quite common. Lock the shoulder blades back and lift the chest, and that's where we want to go, okay? As soon as you're down, you're straight up, over the chest, you slightly bring them in. Dumbbells don't have to touch, but your arms are straight, okay? You follow the tempo as you come down, get a stretch, and up, okay? See the way it's straight over the chest? So you're making sure not to roll the shoulders, you're also not just pumping the arms out wide, okay? So everything's set, back lifted, straight up, and on your last rep when you're finished, don't drop the weights, turn it like this, bring your knees up, and allow the weights to carry you up, okay? Alright, the braced single arm row. So really good exercise for your lats, rear delts, biceps are going to be helping, and also you have to make sure you get the scapular muscle moving, so your scapular retractors. Now, as well as that, it's an excellent core, really good for bracing your trunk, because you have to maintain posture. Right, so to set up, you're going to spread your legs, lift the heels, and make sure you keep a good arch in the lower back. You grab the weight, slightly protract the scapula, draw back, row with the elbow up towards the hip, and then squeeze the scapula at the top. Okay, I'll do a few real time. Squeeze, down, stretch, but maintaining the posture. Okay, what we don't want to see is lazy posture in the back. You have to make sure you keep like this, okay? The head is out and long. Also, we don't want to throw the weight up. Okay, you want to think of actively contracting and squeezing. Alright, so the flat bench press. We're working the chest, front shoulders and triceps. So sit on the bum part. When you go back, make sure you don't bang your head. Watch where the bar is. So we step under. Now, important thing is your eye line is directly under the bar. You never have to worry about where you are once your eyes are directly under the bar, okay? And this means you'll clear these, okay, so you can press straight up. Now, always make sure you get your hand position. Now, depending on what we set, it will normally, and how wide you are, it will normally be just outside the rough part of the bench. Full grip around. Now, you lift, when you get in here, pull your shoulder blades up, back and down. So you have a slight arch in your lower back and everything is braced, alright? Heels are into the ground. We lift off and you hold it directly over the chest, over the sternum more. As you lower down, elbows are slightly tucked in, touches your sternum, and there's an up and a slight back arc. Okay? A good cue when you're going down is to slightly turn the elbows in, as if somebody was going to tickle you under the arms, so you're engaging your lats and everything's much tighter. And you drive up strong. Okay? What we don't want is elbows out and a flat, lazy posture, legs not in position, and elbows coming like this, and it's too high on the chest. Okay? You're at severe risk of hurting your shoulder if you do this. Okay? So always brace your body, lift your chest, think strong, down, straight up. None of this. Okay? When you're finishing your rep, even if you're struggling, don't look to put it back, because that's how things can end in tears, okay? So when you're finishing your rest, if you're struggling, stay in the same place. There's always a spotter nearby. If there's not, you lower onto your chest and you call for a spotter, okay? But never try and, when you finish your rep, you go straight up and both arms go back together. And you're down, okay? So the low row, we're going to be working our lat muscles, rear delts, biceps helping, okay? Also squeezing the shoulder blades. So what we do is first you got to set your feet position. We grab the weight. Already your chest is lifted. You sit back in the seat and we lift and take the weight first, okay? So you take the weight and set your posture before you begin the exercise. So the posture, again, the weight is going to pull you out of posture, so you've got to maintain posture, chest high, shoulders back. This is where we start. So we're going to roll back in towards the belly button. In this position, we have to make sure that we're puffing our chest out and squeezing our shoulder blades, okay? Reach back, slightly stretch the lats and the shoulder blades, and draw in and squeeze. Main problems here that we'll see, it'll be lazy posture, and then you can't squeeze your scapula, you can't do any good postural improvements. Okay, so you got to make sure also, people do too heavy, it's starting to get loose, okay, and then you're using your hamstrings, your bum, anything but the area you're supposed to use. So lock it in, like you have a pole down your back, draw back, keep the shoulders down, and squeeze the hell out of it. Okay? Okay, so the press up. Now, a classic exercise that's often done wrong. It's press movement for your chest, shoulders, and triceps. Also excellent for shoulder stability. So what you're going to do, there's many different variations, and I'm going to show you the basic one, progressions and regressions. So we place the hands there under the shoulders, go slightly wider, only a little bit, not too wide, okay? You lift up and you make sure that your hips aren't dipping, you're lifted up, abs are locked in tight and shoulders are down. Now what we're going to aim for, as you go down, your elbows are tucked in, they're aiming back at about 8 and 4 o'clock. Notice how far my head is out past my fingers, and we're driving straight up. Okay, now by doing a closer grip, like that, we get a better range of motion, we come in deeper, we get a better working on the chest, okay? Better work, bigger range on the triceps as well, because we get a better bend here. Commonly people will go out way too wide, they think about going deep with their head, so they'll go like this. Now again, this is not working your chest, really bad and impinging for the shoulders, so don't do that. Lock it in and just get your technique right. So how we regress it then, if this is a bit hard and you find, no, drop the knees and maintain that the head goes out past the fingers. Again, if you start failing here or doing things to pull out of it, we don't want that. You just move back a bit and therefore that lightens the load, which is your body weight on it, okay? So we come down there, again, you're leaning out, and up. And again, this can be really effective as long as you think about engaging the muscles that you're working. Primarily the chest. So you come down, think about squeezing up, okay? Think about the pecs, squeeze up. Alright, pecs will work at the start, and as you lock out, the triceps will work. Alright, so the lat pull down, we're doing wide grip. So this is for, again, your lats, rear delts, biceps, and again, you want to get the shoulder blades involved as well. So, depending on your width, we're going to grip from here to here, okay? Most average people will be just on the bend with their index finger. So, once you've got the grip, sit down, take the weight, okay? Place your feet under. Then, get good posture, which is with your shoulders up. We stretch the shoulder blades, draw down, and squeeze, okay? Now notice the way I'm squeezing my shoulder blades, I'm not trying to get it all the way to my chest and sacrificing my form like this, okay? So I'm puffing the chest up, drawing down and squeezing my shoulder blades. So I'll do a few proper reps, stretch, squeeze. Thinking about engaging your lats, squeeze. So as you come up, the head comes slightly forward, nice stretch, and squeeze, okay? Common mistakes will be just thinking about moving the bar and not squeezing your shoulder blades. So this is what I mean by moving the bar. So really bad internal rotation of the shoulder there, no lats are being worked, no shoulder blades are moving. So what we do is we stay in, elbows lead the way, not back, under, straight line down. Okay? Dumbbell external rotation. Okay, so it's a really good exercise for complementing your upper body. A lot of the time the upper body can tend to get too internally rotated, the pecs, the lats, will all put you into this position. So the rotator cuff muscles that externally rotate are really good for keeping your shoulders healthy and open. Now, how we perform it is we're going to lift the leg up. This can be a bit of a challenge flexibility wise. Make sure you have about 90 degrees here, 90-degree bend in the knees. Put your spare hand behind you and you're facing directly 45. Okay, so really good posture. Then we set the elbow in, lift the chest, keeping the shoulder down. We internally rotate, making sure we've got a right angle here until we feel a slight stretch, keeping the shoulder down. We make sure we don't round out, and then we draw back and contract. Okay, now you're thinking of contracting the muscle around the back of the shoulder. All right, so you squeeze there. Now common cheats will be to let the shoulder round and hoosh the weight up, or to sit up here. Another one is people tend to let the leg go lax, and again, it's just not really the same exercise. So stay tall, get the posture good, and really think about the muscle you're working as you squeeze back.